Right now, as you're watching this, your brain is being robbed. Not by a person, by a chemical, your chemical. It's called dopamine, and every app on your phone was engineered by some of the smartest people on Earth to drain it from you. Drip by drip. Scroll by scroll. And here's the scary part. It's working. You can't sit through a movie without checking your phone. You open the fridge, close it, open it again. You've got dreams, big ones, and somehow you just spent 40 minutes watching a stranger review air fryers. That's not a discipline problem. That's a dopamine problem. And in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to hand you the exact 7-day protocol that resets it. Not some monk on a mountain fantasy. A real, step-by-step system, backed by neuroscience, that you can start tonight. Welcome to Peak Protocol. Let's run it. Okay, before you can fix the machine, you gotta know how it runs. So let's kill the biggest myth on the internet right now. Dopamine is not the pleasure chemical. Everybody gets this wrong. Dopamine isn't about feeling good. It's about wanting, craving, the chase. Neuroscientists call it the molecule of more. It's the voice in your head that says one more episode, one more scroll, one more slice. Here's how it actually works. Your brain has a dopamine baseline. Think of it like sea level. Your everyday mood, your drive, your motivation, that's your baseline talking. Then there are spikes. You eat great food, spike. You get a like on your post, spike. You win a round of your favorite game, spike. Now here's the law nobody tells you about. And honestly, it changed my life when I understood it. What spikes must crash. Every spike is followed by a dip below your baseline. That's the calm down. That's why after 2 hours of scrolling, you don't feel entertained. You feel empty. Gross, like your soul needs a shower. And if you spike it over and over and over all day, every day, your brain adapts. It says, whoa, that's too much signal, and it turns down the volume. Fewer receptors, weaker response. Scientists call it downregulation, in plain English. The stuff that used to feel amazing now feels fine. The stuff that used to feel fine now feels boring. And the stuff that actually builds your future, reading, working out, building your business, feels impossible. You didn't get lazy, your sea level dropped. Big difference. Now, why is this happening to an entire generation at once? Because the most profitable companies in human history figured something out. The biggest dopamine spikes don't come from reward. They come from unpredictable reward. Psychologists found this decades ago. Give a rat a lever that drops food every time, it presses when it's hungry. Give it a lever that drops food randomly, the rat presses it like its life depends on it. It can't stop. Sound familiar? Pull to refresh. That's a lever. Maybe there's a new like. Maybe a message. Maybe nothing. Maybe is the most addictive word in your brain's vocabulary. Your phone is not a phone. It's a slot machine that fits in your pocket, and you're pulling that lever. The average person checks their phone over 100 times a day. 100. Each check, a little spike. Each spike, a little crash. All day long, you're riding this jagged roller coaster. And then you wonder why deep work feels like torture. Why books feel slow. Why your own life feels boring. Your life isn't boring. Your brain's just been recalibrated by a machine. Okay, enough diagnosis. Let's talk cure. First, real talk. Dopamine detox is a nickname, not a medical term. You cannot detox from dopamine. You'd literally die. You need dopamine to move your arm. What we're actually doing is a stimulation fast. We're cutting the artificial, cheap, engineered spikes, so your baseline can rise back to where it's supposed to be. Think of it like taste buds. If you eat candy all day, an apple tastes like cardboard. Cut the candy for a week, that same apple tastes sweet. The apple never changed. Your sensitivity did. Same brain, same life, same work. But after 7 days, focus starts feeling available again. Ordinary things start feeling good again. That's the whole game. We're not adding disciplines, we're restoring sensitivity. And no, 7 days doesn't rewire your brain permanently. Anyone who promises that is selling something. What 7 days does do is prove to you, with your own experience, that your focus was never broken, and it kickstarts habits that, kept up over months, absolutely do change your brain. That's not hype. That's neuroplasticity. So here's the protocol. Grab your phone, last time you'll need it for a minute, and screenshot this. First, the rules. They apply for all 7 days, the cut list. These go to 0. 1. Social media. All of it. Delete the apps. You can reinstall in a week, they'll survive without you. 2. YouTube, Netflix, streaming, anything with autoplay. Yes, I see the irony. Finish this video first, then go. 3. Video games. 4. Porn. Non-negotiable. Biggest artificial spike on the list. 5. Junk food and sugary drinks. Food companies play the same dopamine game as tech companies. Now the keep list. These are your new spikes, the earned ones. Exercise, sunlight, real conversations, reading, building something, and boredom. Yes, boredom is on the list. Boredom is where your brain heals, and the phone protocol. Grayscale mode on, notifications off, all of them, except calls and texts from actual humans. Phone charges outside your bedroom. You buy a $10 alarm clock. That's it. That one move is worth the whole video. Now, day by day. Because knowing what's coming is half the battle. Day 1 and 2. The withdrawal, let's not sugarcoat it. The first 48 hours are rough. You'll reach for your phone out of pure reflex, dozens of times a day, and you'll feel every single one. Phantom pocket vibrations, restlessness. Maybe a headache, a weird, itchy agitation, like your brain is a toddler demanding candy in a grocery store. Good. That feeling is the whole point. That agitation is the sound of your brain recalibrating. Every craving you surf without acting on it is a rep. You're literally training the front of your brain, the prefrontal cortex, the CEO, to overrule the toddler. Your only job on day 1 and 2? Don't cave and keep your hands busy. Walk, clean your room. Cook a real meal, lift something heavy. Low stimulation, high motion. Day 3 and 4, the fog lifts. Somewhere around day 3, something weird happens. Time slows down, in a good way. Days feel long again. Remember summer as a kid? You're gonna be shocked how many hours actually exist when you're not feeding them to the machine. This is where boredom starts turning into something else. Your mind starts to wander, and a wandering mind starts producing ideas. Things you want to build, calls you should make, problems you suddenly see solutions to. Keep a notebook on you, an actual paper notebook, because day 3 and 4 are when it starts talking to you. Write everything down, warning though. Day 3 is also the classic quit point. The novelty's gone, the benefits are just starting. Push through. The good stuff is on the other side, day 5 and 6. The return of deep focus. By day 5, most people report the thing they came for. Focus feels available again. Test it. Sit down with one task. No music, no tabs, nothing. And work on it for 90 minutes. You'll be stunned. That thing that felt impossible 10 days ago? It just happens. Reading feels good. Work gets momentum. Ordinary food tastes better. Morning light feels like a drug. Because to your recalibrated brain, it kind of is. This is your real baseline. This is who you actually are under all that noise. Take a good look. Remember this feeling. This is what you're defending from now on day 7. Design your new normal. Day 7 is the most important day, and it's the one every other video skips. Because here's the truth. You can't live in monk mode forever, and you shouldn't. The goal was never to quit the modern world. The goal is to go back in on your terms. So today, you sit down and you write your rules of re-entry. 3 lists. List 1. Delete forever. The stuff that gives you nothing. For most people, that's the endless short video feeds, autoplay, the doom scroll apps. Be honest. List 2. Strict limits. The stuff you enjoy, but that owns you. Social media goes back on the phone, only with a timer. 20-30 minutes a day, checked at set times. Not first thing in the morning. Never first thing in the morning. Protect the first hour like it's a bank vault. List 3. Free and unlimited. Everything on the keep list. Exercise, people, sunlight, books, building. Spike away, ride it. Put it somewhere you'll see it. That one page is worth more than the whole detox, because the detox resets your brain, but the rules are what keep it reset. Real quick, 3 ways people blow this, so you don't. Mistake 1. Going to war with everything at once. If you try to quit your phone, sugar, coffee, and your personality in the same week, you'll be miserable and quit by Tuesday. The cut list is enough. Don't add hard mode on top of hard mode. Mistake 2. Removing without replacing. Nature hates a vacuum, and so does your brain. If you delete 4 hours of scrolling and replace it with nothing, that void will suck you right back in. Every cut needs a swap. Scroll time becomes gym time. Netflix becomes a book. Plan the swap before the craving shows up. Mistake 3. Treating a slip like a failure. You'll probably slip. Day 4. You'll find yourself 20 minutes deep in your ex's cousin's vacation photos, wondering how you got there. Doesn't matter. The rule is never miss twice. 1 slip is a data point. 2 is a decision. Close the app, note what triggered it. Get back on protocol. Guilt is just another crash. Skip it. Before we close it out, the 5 questions I know are sitting in your head right now. Rapid fire. Let's go. Can I still use my phone for work? Yes. This isn't 1850. Texts, calls, email, maps, all fine. The detox targets entertainment stimulation, not tools. If you're using an app to build your life, keep it. If an app is using you, cut it. What about music? During deep work, silence, or something without lyrics? Rest of the day, music's fine. It's a spike, but it's a gentle one, and I'm not trying to take everything you love. Podcasts? Careful. If you're using them to escape silence, that's the exact habit we're breaking. 1 a day, tops, while you walk. Coffee? Keep it. You're welcome. 1 battle at a time, remember? Caffeine's got its own protocol coming in a future video. What if my job is social media? Then you go surgical. Post, respond, log off with a timer. Business use is a tool. The feed is the trap. You can be on the platform without being in the casino. Is 7 days really enough? Enough to reset? Yes. You'll feel the shift by day 5, and the research on habit change backs the fast start. Enough forever? No. That's what day 7 is for. The 1-week detox is the door. The rules you write on day 7 are the house you actually live in. Okay. Deep breath. So here's where I leave you. 7 days. That's the ask. Out of the 29,000 days you get, if you're lucky, 7. 1 week of mild discomfort, in exchange for finding out what your brain is actually capable of when it's not being farmed for ad revenue. And look, I'm not promising you'll become a different person by next Friday. I'm promising something better. You'll meet the person you already are. The focused one. The one with ideas. The one who reads a book on a Tuesday night and feels great about it. That person's been in there the whole time, buried under 100 phone checks a day. Dig them out. Your first move happens the second this video ends. Delete 1 app. Just 1. The one you already know is the problem. Yeah, that one. That's day 0. That's the protocol starting. Drop a comment with the day you're starting. Accountability is a dopamine spike you're allowed to keep. And if you want a new protocol every single week, focus, habits, discipline, sleep, all of it, hit subscribe. This channel is built on one idea. You don't need more motivation. You need better systems. I'm posting the full 7-day rules in the description. Screenshot them. Print them. Live them. This is peak protocol. Run the protocol. I'll see you at the top.